Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to start with organic chemistry. So what is organic chemistry? Organic chemistry is the study of carbon containing compounds and their properties. And remember, we discussed about this thoroughly. We said that organic chemistry is the study of carbon and its compound. So carbon is considered as a main element in organic chemistry, and I mentioned the reason why carbon is the main element in organic chemistry. One, because of their strong covalent bonding, they form multiple bonding, that is single bond, double bond, and triple bond. And we also discussed about the reasons that is catenation. They form long chain and ring chain hydrocarbon. Then the next thing is biochemistry. Biochemistry is the study of chemistry of living organisms. Then so now organic chemistry is divided into two. We have hydrocarbons and non-hydrocarbons. So when we said hydrocarbon, it means that a compound that contain carbon and hydrogen only, while non-hydrocarbons are compounds that in addition to carbon and hydrogen, so there are other atoms. An example of these other atoms, we have sulfur, we have oxygen, we have nitrogen, then etc. So all these are example of carbon containing compound. Okay, then the next thing is saturated hydrocarbon. So when you say saturated hydrocarbons, it means that a compound that have carbon to carbon single bond. So between carbon to carbon single bond in saturated hydrocarbons is single bond. So and there is no any deficiency of hydrogen atoms. So you will see that each and every carbon is attached to 3 hydrogen. So that implies that it is saturated. An example of saturated hydrocarbons is alkene. And the general formula for alkenes is CnH2n plus 2. And remember, we did this last time. When n is equal to 1, so we have C2H4. When n is equal to 2, we have C2H6. That is methane, ethane, pentane, etc. Then the next thing is unsaturated. So when you said unsaturated, it means that between carbon to carbon there is a multiple bond. So this multiple bond, it can be double bond. Look at it in the first case here, and we have also triple bond. So between carbon to carbon we have single bond and triple bond. Then the next thing that we are going to look at is isomerism in alkenes, just in alkenes. So isomerism, remember when you said isomerism, it means that a compound that have the same molecular formula but the structure are different. So saturated, so we have structural isomerism. So when we say structural isomerism, it occurs when two molecules have the same atoms but different bonds. So if we have an atoms that have, so if we have a molecules that have the same atoms but their bonding are different, so we have structural isomerism. So example here we have butane, and all succeeding members of alkenes exhibit structural isomerism. So they can have the same atoms but different bonds. So let's look at this. Look at the butane here. You see that these are the different, they are the same atoms but they have exhibit different bonds. This one, the first one is straight and the second one is branch. We'll see. Okay, so now look at this. So the next thing that we are going to look at